Hello and welcome to League of Legends Lore, a series dedicated to helping others understand the lore surrounding the base League of Legends universe and the multiple universes surrounding it. For us to begin our journey, it would be helpful to understand where we are exactly, and to do that, we begin by looking at the various continents and areas our favorite champions come from. I aim to have this video be a simple overview, and have certain locations be fleshed out in their own dedicated video. To start, the entire planet, also called the Plane of Existence, goes by the name of Runeterra. Runeterra is not a classical, spherical planet like our own, and is instead an oblate spheroid. It's in essence a sphere that has been squashed down if you are pressing on the top and bottom of it. Much like our own Earth, it orbits a G-type star, the same type of star as our own Sun, and has one moon orbiting around it. While other areas do exist on the planet of Runeterra, as shown by Riot's official maps, currently there are only a few areas known to us on Runeterra. There are two continents known as Valoran, the northern continent, and Shurima, the southern continent, our first stops on the realm. Valoran and Shurima were once connected together, but now only one land bridge connects them as the major overland trade route between these two continents. Sitting on this land bridge are the dual cities of Piltover and Zaun. These two cities are polar opposites of one another. Piltover is a sleek city that prides itself on its ingenuity and cleverness, creating fantastical devices using the wealth it amasses from being a large trade city. Its polar opposite is the city of Zaun, a decrepit place born from the waste and runoff of Piltover in its endeavor to break the mold of technology. Zaun is a host of pollution and desolation, its inhabitants struggling to survive with the scraps left over from their sister city. The northern continent of Valoran is home to more temperate and colder areas, similar to our own continents in the upper part of the northern hemisphere. There are several mountain ranges that twist and turn across the region, forming deep valleys and plains in the middle part of the continent that separates two of the three large states on the continent. To the west is Demacia, a kingdom that values honor and justice as its main driving force. However, part of their justice includes the persecution of mages in their society due to their storied history with people who use magic. They are a state that prides itself on its military and ability to defend itself. To the east lies the empire known as Noxus. Noxus is the largest state we know of on Runeterra due to their expansionist policies to take and control as much territory as they can conquer. They seek to integrate those they take over and adopt their culture for the benefit of Noxus as a whole. They value strength and power above all else. Further to the north, in the coldest part of the continent, lies the Freljord, which is less of a state and more a loose collection of clans fighting one another for control of the region. In this harsh land also lies a variety of spirits and demigods that are to be feared and respected. Below Valoran lies the continent of Shurima, a vastly different place to its neighbor above it. Shurima is ringed by a vast mountain range, which is also home to the tallest peak in Runeterra, Mount Targon. Located in the west, Mount Targon is a place that is closed off and strange, though many playable characters in League of Legends have their stories focused around the mountain. Beyond the mountains, most of the continent is covered in a harsh desert, with a single large river snaking through the lands to provide enough water for the people of the region to exist. This entire area is known as the Kingdom of Shurima, a kingdom that has fallen from greatness and has split up in an attempt to survive the fall of their civilization. To the east of the continent lies the area known as Ixtal. Rather than a harsh sandy wasteland, Ixtal is a thriving and lush jungle, filled with dangers both natural and magical. The inhabitants of Ixtal see fit to keep outsiders at bay from entering their territory with their mastery over elemental magic in order to preserve their history and independence. Beyond the two major continents are several areas of note. To the far east of Valoran lies the archipelago of Ionia, a loose collection of groups that have close connection to the afterlife of Runeterra known as the Spirit Realm. Ionia was largely independent and isolationist until it was invaded by Noxus, leading to the current tumultuous times for the region. South of Ionia lies a lawless collection of islands known as the Blue Flames Isles, with its main capital being the port city of Bilgewater. Many people come and go through its waters, with most of them of nefarious ilk, or searching for something such as a new life or a way to become rich by searching through the bounty board. Far in the southeast of the current map we know is our last and most nefarious area, the Shadow Isles. Once known as the Blessed Isles, a catastrophe centered around a king trying to bring back his dead queen caused the archipelago to turn it into the lifeless state it currently exists as. The Shadow Isles are a place of death and desolation, where the only thing that walk its plagued islands are wayward souls and those that torture them. I plan on creating a video talking more in depth about each of these areas. Please let me know if you would like to hear more about the world of Runeterra, as I love talking about it and helping others understand the ever-expanding lore of a game that brings me so much joy and pain. See you later!